All right, capturing. Okay, it's been a while since I've done one of these. Let me pull something up in front of that. Okay, hey guys, Danny here. Sorry about any echo. I'm in my basement. Um, Quiet, private. Otherwise, you would have heard my fans going. Um, I'm going to try to keep this sort of an abbreviated version. I realize I have not done a vlog update in quite a while. There has been a lot of everything and nothing going on in my life. And for a long time, I felt like a change needed to happen. And I knew what that change was. And it was just going about doing it and finding a place. And that was really the worst, is the waiting period. But I do have a new job. I'm still hoping to work things out at my old one. We'll see how that goes. So I can, still help with the eBay stuff. We'll see how that goes. Either way, I'm not leaving with, like, slamming the door behind me or a bitter taste or anything. I just needed more stability, and I'm still in retail. Unfortunately, I couldn't get out. I tried, but still in retail. But it should be a more stable experience overall. So there's that. I mean, if you've been following anything, Facebook, my Tumblr, you know that I have a cat, and it's honestly, I think it's been that long since I have updated that. I haven't updated since I got my cat, or if I have, you just haven't seen her, and she's wandering somewhere. I'm shocked she hasn't come down the stairs yet. But yes, I have a cat. She's a calico. Her name is Betty White. Her nickname is B. I got her from my store manager. And she is a complete sweetheart, and I love her very, very much. She's my little sweetie pie. She's my little nugget. So, I mean, other than that, there's been a lot of things going on, but the really big things of note is that I felt like it was time for a change, and I needed to make it happen, and it has finally happened. And so switching employment will hopefully allow me to dig myself out of this rut I feel like I've been in for a very long time. So hopefully I'll be less stressed. I mean, with work comes stress. That's just how it is. But hopefully I'll be less stressed. There'll be less stressors in my life, not just dealing with work, but with other things as well. And hopefully I can, get some things set up so I don't feel like my room's so clustered and cluttered. I'm hoping to set up a little retro area in the basement, because another thing that's happened is I've become a very big video game collector, and my collection has grown exponentially, and it's kind of ridiculous. I ended up going on an endeavor last summer to buy shelves from Salvation Army and touch them up with the help of a family friend, and it held my retro games perfectly, and I had plenty of space for a while, and now that shelf is overflowing, and I literally have no more room in my room. But if things go as I am hoping they will, I will be able to get a little retro area set up in the basement where things are out of the way, so there's no clutter. Our basement has been recently been refinished. It's been a year's work in progress, but it looks fantastic. It's an awesome place. So I'm excited to get my retro set up down here because I am an admin of a Facebook group. I'm going to do a shameless plug here because what I'm hoping to do with more of my free time, or I don't know if I'll have more free time, I'll probably have less free time, but what I'm hoping to do and I'll feel motivated to do is contribute more reviews to a blog that I was made, or not a blog, but a Facebook group that I made a review blog for, that deals in retro gaming, nothing later than the Nintendo GameCube. We do not do PlayStation 2 or regular Xbox. It's GameCube, Game Boy Advance, earlier, going all the way back to like the Odyssey and the Coleco and arcades. It's called No BS Retro Gamers. I am an admin. One of my very dear friends made me an admin. He's the head of the group. So I will probably put an annotation with the group. If you're interested in retro gaming, we don't like to brag too much about what we got. We have a Facebook page. We have a group where everybody is free to share their collections or their finds or anything like that. Sort of more of an open forum for the community. We have an actual like profile page just to get more views, because page views are very hard to find unless you constantly pay for ads. So we also have a profile up for that. And I made a review blog because the way I wanted to review was done differently, and there's some changes going on with that as well. Good changes that Bisco's been wanting to do. Bisco is the head admin. He's been wanting to do for a while. So yeah, you'll probably be seeing some videos hopefully soon from No BS. If you're interested in retro gaming at all, we also talk about, ROMs, like fan-made ROMs, like Castlevania. Like, there are a lot of Castlevania fan games, a lot of Mega Man fan games, a lot of Mario fan games. If we find anything like that, I know Bisco and I did a video on how to play Super Famicom games on your Super Nintendo, that kind of stuff. If you're at all interested in that, check out No BS. Read our description. We pretty much lay everything out there. No BS just means no BS. So yeah, you can find me there under the handle Val. Yeah, I'll probably put up some annotations there. But I'm hoping to have more time to contribute to No BS, because I've become a lot more engaged in the sort of retro gaming community, and I've become more of a collector. And pretty much all I do with my time is, I talk to my friends, and I game a lot, and I read, and I work. So that's pretty much it. There's nothing terribly super duper exciting going on in the world of Danny, but it was time for a change, and I think the next big change, when I feel like there is going to be a change, I think the next change might be moving out. And I don't want to speak too soon, but moving out might mean moving out of state. But we'll see when we get there. Right now, I'm satisfied with the change that has happened right now. I've always sort of had a good sense of when I was ready to move on, or when something was ready to be altered in my life. So, yeah, I think that's pretty much it, just as far as an abbreviated version goes. I'll put some annotations up to all of the No BS stuff. If you are interested in checking that out, please do. We always love to see more people. Bisco didn't ask me to do a plug. I'm doing a shameless plug on my own because I really do love the community and I love the admins. We have fun. We're just a bunch of people just goofing around, and we have a good time. And we don't, we don't claim to be professional or anything like that. So it's not a highly professional thing. I mean, if we get to the point where it's like we get a lot of views and everything, that's awesome. But right now it's a labor of love, and it's all it's a big labor of love, and it's a lot of fun. So yeah, that's pretty much what's been going on with me. Just the abbreviated version. So yeah, I have a new place to work. I start in a couple of weeks. Hopefully I can get some good things sorted out at this work. Either way, I do not want to leave Play and Trade with any hard feelings, because I have had a great time there, and I would not have met a lot of the really cool people that I'm friends with now, and I would not have gotten my cat, a lot of really good things, and I learned a lot of great things, so I don't regret it at all, and I did have a really good time there. So that is just the announcement of I have a new job, and I'm just sort of making some changes in my life and moving on, and hopefully I'll be able to update this more frequently, and I won't be as, depressed and unmotivated and blah blah. Job searching is soul-sucking. It really, really is. It was all I could do sometimes just to convince myself to even play a game, just because it was that bad. I just got really disheartened. Just because it's like, wow, the adult life can suck. Yeah, but yeah, that's pretty much it. I don't have any cons or anything I'm going to. I went to RTX last year. I'm still mourning the death of Monty even though he died in February. I think I will mourn his death forever. I did whole big things about that when they actually happened. So if you're interested, ask me and I'll link you to some pictures, or I'll link you to the speech I did at the beginning of my Monty's Tribute live stream. I mean, all this stuff has pretty much been there. I'm just doing this as a recap for anyone who may have missed anything. So yeah, that's pretty much it. That's the abbreviated version. I've gone on for 10 minutes, which is longer than I wanted to. Surprise of surprises. So yeah, this has been me, Danny. So I will see you guys later.